Stick to your guns.
That's right.
How
What's
are you?
up?
Yeah, good. 2,000 trees.
2,000 degrees.
It is. It's strange. This festival's always like it for the heat. You don't expect it, and then bang.
It's wild because this morning it was like noon. Whenever I woke up, I stepped outside of the bus and I'm like, ooh, it's a little chilly, overcast. This is phenomenal. And then I step out of the bus to come to this and I'm like, I'm fucking melting.
How do we arrive at the 2,000 number? Does anyone know?
I think someone, when it
Counted?
first started, counted every tree, and then got to 2,000 and then stopped because they just gave up because there was too many. So just, hey, 2,000.
It's what it was. They had to cut down 2,000 trees to clear the space out. It's really a fucking horrific thing they did here.
Carbon footprint is off the charts.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure. What, are you sticking around for the weekend? Are you?
Absolutely not.
No.
We are getting on an airplane in the morning, fly home.
Last show, baby.
2 months, the ending of roughly 2 months of tour. So yeah, and it's out of Heathrow, which is, I heard it right now, it's really easy to fly on it.
They really streamlined the process.
So, we're gonna, we have a noon flight. We're gonna arrive late at 5 a.m. To see if we can hopefully get checked in and get our shit sorted.
Yeah.
But no, we played Southampton 2 nights ago.
Yep.
Yesterday was a day off. We hung out in Southampton, had some delicious Indian food.
Nice.
And then got here this morning at 8 a.m. Then at 3 a.m. we take off and we fly away.
So how's it been on the road? Back on the road, considering we've had however many years off due to the pandemic. It must have been nice.
Well, the irony is that the 2 tours that we had some shows that were on the East and West Coast. They weren't really tours. So I'll say the 2 tours that we've done back as a re-entry, reacclimating back onto touring, have been nightmares.
Fucking shit shows. We're talking like multiple vehicles breaking down, equipment down, man down, everything down.
Yeah, Josh is hemorrhaging discs in his back. I have
to wear a neck brace when I play right now because I fucked up my spine.
A litany.
Hospital 2 days before
on his birthday.
I was in the emergency room right before this tour. They were like, "Don't go on tour. You're gonna get paralyzed."
So a litany of issues, but I am so happy that we are done, but that I'm also happy that we survived.
Yeah, and also happy that the shows actually happened. Because I think that was the biggest thing is, over those couple of years, it was like you're kind of being told every 6 months, okay, well, we're booking a tour for, next year, we're booking a tour for next summer. And then you're like, no, that's not happening. So even, leading up to coming on this tour, we're like, is this going to get canceled also? But it didn't, and we played the shows, and every single show has been really, really fun.
Good. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
And make sure the fans are happy too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Now, the pandemic did hit a couple of years ago and stopped all the touring and everything in progress. What kept you busy for 2 years?
I went back to school, got my undergrad, and so that was like a full-time job.
I dug holes in a desert, and I took odd jobs driving things for people that I didn't know what I was transporting across the country.
Asking no questions.
Just give me the cash.
Yeah, for sure. And how's the writing going?
So we finished recording this record at the top of 2020, and we've just been sitting on it.
Yeah, so now the new record comes out July 29th.
Yeah.
It's called Spectre. And so we haven't written shit in a couple of years. So that's how it's going.
Yeah, do you know the tracks that are coming out?
Dude, to tell you the truth, so in 2014, we recorded the record Disobedient. It was supposed to come out that year, but a tour got canceled, so we ended up sitting on it for a year. So it didn't come out till 2015. That whole year, I was listening to the record like every other day. By the time the record came out, I was so fucking sick of it. And I was just like, oh man, we gotta play these songs. This time, I deliberately did not listen to the record. So I listened to I think during the pandemic, I've listened to the record a total of 5 times. That's it. And we have learned we're playing a couple of new songs tonight.
Yeah.
So those songs, I'm familiar with. I listen to them a lot to relearn how to play them.
Yeah.
But the record, to me, I'm really excited for it to come out because I'm just not going to really listen to it until it's out.
Are you waiting for it to drop? Are you going to get that
Yeah,
vinyl in the
I'm gonna
post and chuck it on?
Yeah, and I always go buy. I don't know if Best Buy still sells CDs, but I've bought every record that I've been a part of putting out at Best Buy since like 2007. So I'm gonna go buy it, put it into the car, listen to the CD. I'm fucking old.
But vinyls and I mean even cassettes are now coming back.
Yeah, that's
so-
true. That's true.
Yeah.
So it's only a matter of time till CDs come back.
I know. It just does the round robin, doesn't
It's
it?
the logical choice, people.
And all of it's cyclical.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So once the record's out, you'll want to be touring even more. So what's the plan for the rest of this year? Where can people see you?
Well, tune in next week.
Yeah, we're working on some final details for a few tours, and then we're going to be doing a lot of touring on this, and we'll be announcing that in the next like 10 days or so.
Over here? Europe?
Yes. Yes.
Anywhere that you haven't been to before that you do want to get to at some point?
Ever?
Ever? Yeah.
We have not toured.
Haven't done India.
We haven't done India or Asia.
Yeah, Southeast Asia. Yeah.
Yeah. We've done Japan,
Yeah.
and that's all we've done, right?
I've heard it's good over there.
Well, see, the issue is that we always get offered tours, but we get told, no, you don't need a visa. Just lie when you get to customs, and we're like, no, we're not doing that anymore. So we're waiting for a guy to bring us over who is going to be professional and get all the paperwork sorted out.
Yeah, rather than ending up in prison because you
Correct.
lied on your visa form.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid that.
Yeah, it's probably for the best as well. Yeah, and obviously you've been around for a while now, but there must be a bucket list that you're kind of ticking things off of. So what's that? Is there one thing that you've yet to achieve that you want to tick off at some point?
I ticked off a bucket list item on this tour. We played 2 shows with Green Day. So,
Yeah.
And I kicked off a bucket list on this tour as well, is watching George kick that off of his bucket list.
Yeah.
I don't know. The band's been lucky enough to achieve a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Him and I have some wild ideas of doing,
50 states in 50 days.
all 50
Okay.
states in America in 50 days. Made a full routing to make it work.
Does it work? Does it
Starts
work?
in Alaska.
It works.
You fly straight to Seattle. Then you do a round. You end in Orange County. Fly straight to Hawaii.
Finish in
It
Hawaii.
works. I want it to happen so bad. I think that's like a bucket list for my life. I'll make a band just to do it. But I think a lot of the big stuff, like we've achieved, which is really fucking cool. At this point, the things that knock off the bucket list is just to have the tour happen.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at now. Right now, my bucket list is to make sure that we actually make the flight tomorrow and land at an appropriate time. That our luggage doesn't end up getting chewed up by the fucking monster that's eating all the luggage at Heathrow.
It's not being eaten, it's just being left on the sides. It's
Dude.
not even moving.
Okay, but look at this. That's a piece of luggage.
Oh,
It's been eaten.
wow, that has been eaten.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That looks like shitty art.
Yeah.
Indeed.
But yeah, no, we don't really have many bucket list things left.
I think we're all just like so grateful that the band is still able to do
Yeah.
and literally anything at this point. I mean, Sick Your Guns has been a band for almost 20 years now. I've been in the band for 14 years. Every day, I know it's cliched, but like every day is a blessing. So,
Yeah. Great. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure
yeah,
having a chat with you.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
Cheers.
it.
Cheers. Thank you.